Yeah.
So now you were very open and honest on the show about like your children and the fact that you lost your children
Yeah.
at that
Yeah.
point. So that must have been hard. You know, I guess you got a divorce and your husband ended up winning
Yeah.
custody. Is that what happened? Or
No, he never won custody. We still have joint custody of the children. But there's a thing called parental alienation, and it's only really come to England. Still, it's not. I think it's much more, people are more aware of it in America. So he'd always, you know, when I first left him, you know, it was like 20 years ago or 19 years ago, he said, I'm going to punish you the way you punished me. I mean, he used to say to me, now, David, this is just not right. He used to say to me, you are my drug. I am obsessed by you. He never said to me, I love the way you smell. I love the way you laugh. I love, you know, the way you cook. I love the way, you know, nothing like that. I mean, he always said, you're so caring, you're so caring, you're so caring about, you know, when I was looking after the kids. And he was literally obsessed. And everybody has always said the way that he's punished you is because he's still in love with you, you know. I mean, maybe not still in love with me now, but I mean, but there is no way someone could do that to anybody unless, you know, they're just out to, I mean, I can't, yeah, I think that I damaged his ego. He, you know, he thought he was, you know, very sort of like prominent in London, and, you know, his friends were well known or whatever. And you know, I didn't buy into it. I don't want someone to be obsessed by me. I want someone to love me for me, you know. And
yeah.
he wouldn't do anything without me. I mean, he would just literally, you know, he would be glued to, he wouldn't go out for dinner without me. He wouldn't, you know, and it was almost like, and he just didn't, and also he only had 4 topics of conversation, and that was cars, celebrities, his golf club, hotel, and also money. And I just didn't, that's just not me, you know. And I mean, it was really, really hard. And I couldn't go through that. It was just everything was just black and white. There was no gray. And I live in a gray. I mean, I live in that world, like, where I understand both sides. But to be told every day you're my drug was just, it's just horrendous.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah. So, you know, yeah, I think you know, I feel bad about the fact that I broke his heart. I feel bad about, I mean, I feel horrendous about, you know, what's happened, you know, afterwards. And obviously, you know, then me spiraling out of control because I just couldn't take the pain. You know, you know, I've always been an addict since I was 4 years old, apparently. I said to my aunt, if I can't have all the cookies, if I can't have all the cookies, I don't want one. So, you know, it was always in me. And so, yeah, there's you know, that form of escapism, you know, I look for it in anything and everything, you know. I just couldn't take it. And the way, so after we separated, he basically didn't see the children hardly for 3 years, and he lived next door to us because his lawyers had
Oh,
said
wow.
to him, put the entire burden on her so that she, you know, and he only gave us like 150 quid a week. And he would say, like, he froze all our bank accounts. We just bought a house together, so I had to go home and live at home. He sold the house, so I was left homeless with the kids. So I had to go back to my parents' house.